Welcome to another edition of the Go Noles Podcast. I am your host, Gregory McCoy. This podcast is by a fan for fans. I am not a journalist. I am not a reporter. I am not a insider. I do not work for a website. The majority of my content comes from me and my opinion. Other information comes from the internet. Man, just a tremendous win tonight, man. Oklahoma came ready to play. They punched us in the mouth. They ran the defense all over the field. And these guys responded, man. I'm telling you, this team is different now. You know, this program is different now. You know, they responded. Okay? Johnny Wilson made some money tonight. Jordan Travis made some money tonight. Okay? I mean, I can say now, after this game, I feel like Jordan Travis is one of the elite quarterbacks in college football. And you know, we got to shore up that run defense. The DBs got exposed a little bit, but you got to give Marvin Mims a lot of credit, man. He made some tremendous catches on the sidelines. Man, what a hell of a game. You know, we came, you know, from I don't even count the Duquesne game, but the LSU game up until now, it's been a hell of a ride this season, man. I've enjoyed it. 10-3. You know, this was a special season. You know, it's nice to get back in the 10-win column. You know, not really, it hasn't really sunk in yet that, hey, we're relevant again after 5-6 years of being mediocre. A lot of credit goes to Mike Norvell, Alex Atkins, just rebuilding that offense, going out, getting guys. And I just think the sky's the limit for this program. You know, if you can, I think verse is the key. I didn't see Lovett out there. I don't know if he opted out or what. I really haven't been following like any of the stuff on YouTube or the internet. You know, I thought this would be a close game just because of the familiarity with Venables. And it was. I think he got a lot of offensive help from Clemson, because Clemson was running a lot of those same plays. I mean, Oklahoma was running a lot of those same plays that Clemson was running. So it's definitely not a stretch to think that you know, they went to Clemson and got some offensive help. I mean, they ran the ball down our throats. Let's just call it what it is. It's not being negative. It's just a fact. That's what happened. But tremendous response from this team, man. And, you know, they had their eyes on Trey Benson the whole game. They were not going to let him get off. So, and that ended up letting your boy, number 8, get off. You know I'm bad with names, so please forgive me. But, you know, it's nice to do a podcast now. And this program is on the way back. I don't think we all the way back. I think, you know, win an ACC championship, be a fringe playoff team, and then we can start talking. But I'm not going to sit here and anoint the program as being back. I really hate when people say that we're back. And then you go out and get destroyed in your next game. But, you know, give Oklahoma all the credit in the world, man. A 6-6 team that just came ready to play. And, you know, Dylan Gabriel played a heck of a game. Their running backs, they had all those opt-outs on the offensive line. I mean, it caught up to them at the end of the game with Verse getting that game-clinching sack. And, you know, just, you know, you got to give Norvell credit, man. You know, a lot of people wanted Deion. I didn't necessarily want Deion to get the job. I actually wanted Brent Venables to get the job, the Oklahoma coach. I wanted him to get it. But, you know, we got Mike Norvell. He didn't do good the COVID year. He didn't really do good his second year, but you could see the tide was turning. And then this year, I mean, just a tremendous turnaround. And he built this roster through transfers. We haven't really got into that top echelon of recruiting, but I think 2024 is going to be our year to get back into the top 5 in terms of recruiting. I really feel like the class, not this year, but next year, is really going to propel us back to where we used to be. I don't think we're going to win 28 games in a row again, but it's just nice to have this, 6 game winning streak and just, finish the season, against a very good opponent. They look very good out there. You got to give those guys credit. So, but, with the addition of the dude from Miami and the guy from, I want to say Western Michigan, defensive tackles, you bring Verse back, Patrick Payton put on some weight. You got Farmer, you got Jackson, you got a whole bunch of other guys. The tight end number 85, I forget his name, tremendous, big guy, athleticism, Johnny Wilson, virtuoso performance, man. I don't know what else to say. I thought it would be a high scoring game. I thought the opt-outs would affect Oklahoma, but it really didn't. They came out there and they ran like 80 plays. I mean, they was, sideline to sideline. They was just giving Florida State fits. So we really got to shore up our run defense. We got to get faster on defense, and we got to get better in coverage, man to man in particular. But like I said, you got to give Mims credit. He's a tremendous receiver. You can't take anything away from Oklahoma. They played a heck of a game. But at the end of the day, Florida State, my boys, they close it out. We get to 10 wins. It's a tremendous feeling. I want us to build on this. We got our quarterback coming back. I know some of these defensive guys gonna go pro, but hopefully the guys that we're bringing in can, keep the standard higher. I hope, just from a fan perspective, I hope Verse stays. From a fan perspective, I hope Robinson stays. I hope some booster just cuts him a check, okay, that he just can't refuse. And, we can make a run at a national championship. I really feel like we can make a run at a national championship. But I think the one missing piece on defense is just a cover corner that can take away the best team's receiver. If we had Travis Hunter on this team to cover Mims, I think we run away with this game. But, Mims just made play after play after play. And we need a cover corner that can shut down the other team's best receiver. And then I think we're in business. But overall, I mean, this season right here, I give it a A-. I felt like all the games, maybe with the exception of, I think we should be 11-2 right now. We gave the NC State game away. People like to say that the Clemson game was close. I didn't see that. The Wake Forest game really wasn't that close, but I think we could have won all those games. I don't know what happened in that 3-game losing streak. But you give those teams credit too. They're very good teams. But I just think that next year, the sky's the limit, man. I just don't see anybody in the ACC stopping us if we come with our A game. That's really what it is. Like they say, it's not what they do, it's what we do. So if they come with that mentality, I don't see anybody stopping us. I think, We missed a golden opportunity this season. It was still a great season, but I think we can get back to what we used to be. We gotta lock in, man. And don't take stuff for granted because you got that spear on your helmet. If anything, that's gonna bring the best out of your opponents. But all in all, a tremendous season. I'll come back in a couple weeks with my season synopsis. I'm enjoying this right here, man. And, to all the Florida State fans out there, I hope you're enjoying it. Thank you for listening. Podcast available on YouTube, all podcast platforms. As always, go Noles, and I'll see you next season.